Have you ever caught yourself reliving the same memory over and over again? A conversation you wish had gone differently, a relationship that ended, a mistake you can't forgive yourself for, a moment that changed everything. You tell yourself, "It's been years. I should be over it by now." So why does it still hurt? The strange thing about the past is that it no longer exists, and yet it can still control the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you live today. Some people spend years waiting for closure that never comes. Others replay old memories, hoping they'll finally find an answer that isn't there. They wonder, what if I had said something different? What if I had stayed? What if I had left sooner? What if one small decision had changed everything? But every time you ask those questions, you pull yourself further away from the present. Because while your body is here, your mind is still living in yesterday. If you've ever felt trapped by memories you can't escape, this video is for you. Why the past feels more real than the present. Our minds are remarkable. They allow us to remember people we've lost, places we've visited, moments that shaped us. But sometimes, that same ability becomes a prison. Your brain doesn't always separate the past from the present. When you remember an emotional event, your body often reacts as if it's happening again. Your heart beats faster. Your chest feels heavy. Your thoughts begin racing. Not because the event is happening now, but because your mind has learned to replay it with incredible detail. That's why some memories never seem to fade. They aren't just memories anymore. They become emotional habits. Your brain keeps returning to them because it believes there's still something left to solve. The illusion of if only, one of the most dangerous thoughts, begins with two simple words. If only. If only I had said something. If only I had tried harder. If only I had noticed sooner. If only I had made a different choice. Your mind creates an imaginary version of life where everything worked out perfectly, where nobody got hurt, where you made every right decision. But that version of life never existed. It exists only inside your imagination. And because it's imaginary, it will always seem better than reality. The truth is, you made every decision with the knowledge you had at that moment, not with the knowledge you have today. It's easy to judge your past self when you're standing in the future. Why your brain won't let go. Your brain isn't trying to torture you. It's trying to protect you. Pain teaches powerful lessons. If something hurt you deeply, your mind remembers it because it believes remembering the pain might prevent it from happening again. So it keeps replaying old memories, not because it wants you to suffer, but because it believes there's still something you need to learn. The problem is, some lessons don't require endless replaying. Sometimes, the lesson has already been learned, but the memory continues anyway, not because you need it, but because your brain became used to returning there. Why regret never feels finished. Regret is one of the strangest emotions we experience. It convinces you that if you think about the past long enough, you'll eventually find peace. So you replay the same memory again and again and again, searching for the one detail you somehow missed, the one answer that will finally make everything make sense. But regret doesn't work that way. It keeps asking questions that reality can never answer. What if I had stayed? What if I had left? What if I had spoken sooner? What if I had remained silent? The more possibilities your mind creates, the harder it becomes to accept the only reality that actually happened. Eventually, you stop living your life. You begin investigating it, like a detective trying to solve a mystery that has no solution. When the past becomes your identity, after enough time, something even more dangerous can happen. The past stops becoming something that happened to you. It becomes who you believe you are. You stop saying, "I made a mistake," and you begin saying, "I am a mistake." You stop thinking, "I went through something painful," and you begin believing, "I'm permanently broken." That's how memories slowly become identities, not because they're true, but because you've repeated them so many times that they start feeling like part of your personality. You introduce yourself to the world through old pain, old failures, old disappointments, without realizing that people are meeting the version of you that existed years ago, not the person you're becoming today. The cost of living in yesterday. When your attention stays in the past, life quietly moves forward without you. New opportunities arrive, but you're too busy thinking about old ones. New friendships appear, but you're still grieving people who left. New experiences wait for you, but your heart is still sitting inside an old memory. The painful truth is, the past asks for nothing. It never changes. It never answers. It never apologizes. It simply waits for your attention. Meanwhile, today keeps moving. Every sunrise, every conversation, every opportunity, every person you could meet, life keeps inviting you forward. But you can't walk toward tomorrow while constantly looking behind you. Eventually, the greatest loss isn't what happened years ago. It's everything you missed because you never truly left. What actually helps? Letting go doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. It doesn't mean forgetting people, ignoring pain, or acting like the past never mattered. It means accepting that you cannot change what has already been written. For many people, acceptance sounds like giving up, but they're completely different things. Giving up says, nothing matters. Acceptance says, it happened, and now I choose how I move forward. Those are not the same. You don't heal by winning arguments with your memories. You heal by slowly building a life that becomes bigger than the memory itself. Little by little, new experiences begin replacing old ones. New people arrive, new dreams appear, new moments become worth remembering. The past doesn't disappear, but eventually, it stops being the loudest voice in your life. Maybe you've spent years trying to become the person you were before everything happened. But maybe that person no longer exists, and that's okay. Because healing was never about returning to who you used to be. It was always about becoming someone new, someone wiser, someone stronger, someone more compassionate toward themselves. The past will always be part of your story, but it doesn't have to become the ending. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is stop asking, what could I have changed? And start asking, what can I still build from here? Because no matter how heavy yesterday feels, your next chapter hasn't been written yet. If this video helped you see your past in a different way, remember that you're not alone. Every week, we explore the hidden psychology behind overthinking, anxiety, loneliness, self-worth, and the emotions that quietly shape our lives. If you want to better understand your mind, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.